Good morning, guys. So excuse my appearance, this is what I look like when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, it is I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. Oh, I'm in my living room right now. It is 10:35. I've been awake since 8. Well, 8:30 to be exact. My daughter was actually late for school today, her second day. I know. I woke up at 7 and then I'm like, oh, she doesn't have to be to school till 8:30, and we literally live like 2 minutes away. So I was like, oh, let me just sleep in for like 20 more minutes, and I didn't set an alarm, and sure enough, I woke up late. And my husband was like up at the same time and he didn't wake me up, so kind of got played. But yeah, so anyways, I just figured I wanted to vlog today because we are going to be doing a few things today. I am finishing doing the house. My stepmom and my dad are going to be coming down this weekend, and I want to make sure the house looks nice and is all ready and set to go. Plus, I just want to be done unpacking. I've been really lazy lately. Well, not really lazy, I guess just like tired. You guys see this? Like from when I told you guys I had a cold sore? Look. Now it's like a scar. So if you guys have any recommendations on what I can put on this, I think my sister said like Mederma, I think. So I'm gonna pick that up, but oh my god, you guys, it's so bad. It's so annoying. Especially when I go get my lip fillers, because I do have to get a touch up. That shit's gonna like burst out, and I'm missing like 2 nails, but so yeah, so I am going to be cleaning the house today, so I just figured I would like do like a clean with me, I guess. I won't be showing a lot just because I still don't want you guys to see the whole house, because I do want to do a house tour. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, yesterday was Sienna's first day of school over here, and she got home. I should have recorded it, but she was so excited. When we got there in the morning, like all her friends were trying to like, well, all the classmates were trying to like talk to her and be her friend, and this one girl was like, wow, she's so beautiful, and it was just so cute and so welcoming. I honestly was a little bit scared for her because I was nervous that the kids were going to, you know, not be welcoming. I don't know, like I don't know why I think it's like how I went to school, because kids were not welcoming. But yeah, I was just super excited that she was so happy. I picked her up and she was so excited. She was excited to go to school the next day, which is amazing. We did have a few problems with kids at her old school, so I think that's why she was a little bit hesitant on making new friends. She had a few incidences with other children that were just not as nice. And it's so sad to say that my daughter's only in 2nd grade and there's already bullying going around. Just bullying is everywhere, and I definitely think as parents we should be proactive to make sure that our kids don't go through that. So what I mean by that is, like, if there's an issue, definitely take it up with the principal right away. Don't like wait on it. Don't, you know, always make sure to talk to your kids. And I always ask, that's the one thing that I do every single day when my daughter gets out of school, is the first thing I do is I always ask her how her day went. And normally, you know, if there is an issue, she will let me know at the end of the day. So if I didn't ask her, she would never tell me, because my daughter's not very vocal. Like, I mean, she doesn't really talk to me. Like, she doesn't really tell me stuff because she thinks she's gonna get in trouble. Just because, you know, I am kind of like a hard parent. Like, I do expect a lot from her because of, you know, her age and everything like that. So I think that, like, by her telling me somebody was being mean to her, that she maybe thought she was going to get in trouble. My daughter's very sensitive. So I think in that aspect, because she's sensitive, she thinks that if she tells me something, she's gonna get in trouble, which I reassured her that no, if you have an issue at school and somebody's not being nice to you or somebody's being mean to you, you need to tell me, because that little boy or little girl is gonna get in trouble. So yeah, so I guess that's, we had some issues at her old school. I don't really think they handled it well, but you know, whatever, we're not at that school anymore, so I'm not worried about it. But her teacher, she has 2 different teachers. I only met one of them, but she was super nice. So yeah, I'm just excited for her, that she's so excited, and that the kids were welcoming her. She said that everybody was trying to eat lunch with her, which was amazing, because I was really worried about that. I was worried about her sitting by herself at lunch, which I shouldn't have. But yeah, she makes friends really easily. I feel like she's shy at first, but then once she, like, you know, once she gets in there, she's like really comfortable and she makes friends really easily, which is great because that's how I have always been. I'm not really shy. I'm very outgoing and I can make friends like literally in the line at the grocery store. So yeah, it's definitely not hard for me to make friends personally, but I know my daughter is a little bit more shy, on the shyer side, so yeah. So we have a lot of cleaning to do today, as I said. I do want to tackle these boxes over here. We just came back from my mom's house this weekend, so I have some stuff over there that we need to be done. So I guess I can kind of show you what we're going to do today. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to clean all this up, and then like I showed you guys in the last vlog, I think. Yeah, last vlog I did have these boxes, so all of this stuff needs to go to the donations, and then this stuff I'm gonna try to sell. So I'm gonna stick this stuff in the garage. I'm gonna put that in my car because it does need to go, and then I'll take it sometime this week if I have time. And then all this is my decor, so I'm going to put this aside probably in that corner so it's just out of the way. And then once I have everything set up, I can kind of go ahead and decorate, because you always want to decorate last. I have this little organizer thing. This was from our old junk drawer, so I need to find a place to put all of that contents in something because we do not have room for a junk drawer. And then I think the biggest thing to tackle is going to be this stuff, which is going to be super easy because all of this stuff is going to be going into the garage. I did have to buy this extra storage thing, which I did talk about in plenty of different videos, which I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of hearing it, but I definitely did have to buy one. I bought two, but I ended up taking the other one back because I just didn't want to spend another $70 because it was $140 for two. And I just felt like with both of them right here, it'd just be too much. So I just was like, okay, let me just get rid of some stuff, and then the rest I can store in the garage. So this is pretty much how it's set up. It was semi-organized, and then I had like this stuff and this stuff right here on the floor. So I just stuck it in there to get it off the floor. So I just kind of want everything to have a spot for now. And then I'll go back in later and organize it. So I do have all this stuff, which I said is going to go to the garage. And then this stuff right here is all my pots and pans, and then that is some medicines and a whole bunch of towels. So all of this stuff basically is going to be going either in the garage or in here, which is down here. I need to organize what I use and what I don't use. So that is what we are going to be doing. So I'm going to open all the windows, and I'm just going to pick a section. I'm going to get started, and I guess I would just film what I'm doing. Okay, so far this is what we have. I'm going to start juicing, so I did put my juicer right there, and then I put my little ceramic pan, or what are those things called? Baking dishes right there. That little thing right there on the top is for my guacamole. And then I have my blender, my grill, my little tiny grill, and then I also have a waffle maker. So those are things that I do reach for a lot. And then down here I just have little egg holders that I got at Ross, which I'm going to be using right now to put my eggs in. And then all of this stuff right here is just stuff that I don't use very often, so that is all going to go in storage. And then I do have some mixing bowls. These are going to go in a cabinet up there, which is going to be for all of that stuff. And then I don't really know what this is, so just putting that up there. And then this right here I do use a lot, so I am going to keep it down here. But I'm going to find a better way to organize it. I have like a little stand thing. And then I did buy new pots and pans, but I do want to keep this small one because I don't have a small pan. So yeah. So that is, hey guys, so it's a little bit later and I am starting dinner right now, so I figured I would share with you guys what I'm making tonight. I am going to be making a copycat broccoli cheese, broccoli cheddar soup. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and start out with what we do first. So you're gonna cut half an onion, and then you're going to cook it down until it's translucent, and you're going to put only 1 tablespoon of butter, and then I did add 2 garlic cloves to this because I do want it kind of garlicky and it just gives it a little bit of extra flavor. So you're basically just going to saute this for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and then once it's sauteed, you're going to go ahead and just put it to the side. So now I'm going to get 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to cut a 1/4 cup. And what's great about this is that it has a measuring thing already on here. So I already cut off a tablespoon, so instead of cutting it at the 4, I'm gonna cut it at the 5, and this is going to be 1/4 cup. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in my microwave and cover it and melt this down. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the melted butter to the pan. Put it on medium heat. Then I'm going to slowly whisk in 1/4 cup of flour into that same pan. And this is just going to make a roux to thicken it up. And I'm just gonna cook this for 3 to 4 minutes. And make sure this is on medium heat so it doesn't burn. And then I'm going to measure out 2 cups of 50/50 and also 2 cups of chicken stock. And after this is done doing its thing for 3 to 4 minutes, you're gonna go ahead and add in the liquid. Just stir this every once in a while when it starts to bubble up. Now I'm going to slowly add the 50/50 while I'm whisking. And it is going to, like, how do I say this? It's going to, like, thicken up the soup. So if it looks chunky, then it's fine. So just whisk all that together. I'm gonna measure out 2 cups of chicken stock. And make sure it's stock, because the stock has more flavor. This in. Whoa. Oh, it's totally pouring that one. And then you are going to leave this alone and just let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer and I will be right back. Okay, so I switched to a bigger pot because not all of my stuff is going to fit. So now the recipe calls for a cup of broccoli, but I'm gonna put like 1.5 cups or a little bit more. I did cut the broccoli up a little bit just because, yeah, so I'm gonna do like 2 cups of broccoli. And I'm gonna do a cup of carrots. They're supposed to be julienne, but I'm just using shredded carrots because that is what I bought. Just do like a cup of carrots, kind of eyeball it, whatever. And just put that in there. And then you're going to cook this an additional 20 minutes until, additional 20 minutes until everything is cooked down, and until everything is softened. And you're gonna put your onions in there as well. Okay, so I did turn my soup off because it is done. So I'm gonna take 1/4 of nutmeg and sprinkle that in there. And then I'm going to take a cup of sharp cheddar cheese and also add that in there. And then all you're gonna do is just mix that together and your soup is all done.